much more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
What is going on, entertainment? So I'm coming to y'all with another video. So in this video, you guys are talking Baddies Caribbean episode 11. Make sure you guys check out my recap if y'all haven't. Okay. Before I start taking calls, you guys just giving a little bit of update in regards to the goings on of the Baddies. By the way, this episode was so lackluster. Like, that's why I had to push it back, the after show, because I was like, let me just drop this recap now, instead of having to do the recap after and stuff. So, like, yeah. First, Marlon's sister posted in regards with Ahna and Mariah, find her mama, aka her abuelita. She said, I should have beat that out of you when you was in LA. Cause it's so funny, because the minute you see me, your little park-headed butt ran over to hug me and apologize. Was saying how sorry she was, how she don't want no problems, she would never disrespect. LOL. Saying she didn't even hit my mom. Like, girl, the deep was crazy. That day at the premiere, cause for that, I would have kept that same energy you had in that confessional. But let's really talk about how you started the problem. You heard a conversation and decided to walk back in the hotel and approach my mother. Your words was, I don't fight old 304s. And that's exactly why you got hit so hard. You thought you got jumped. But someone tell this man in black bug to stop lying. My mother, big as hell. If she needs to jump you, and you damn sure ain't beat her up, you literally look like if I blow on you, you will fly away. Only thing you was doing was yelling for cops to be called because you got hit. Like, girl, you gotta learn to stop lying. When you're face up because your man caught you effing, oh my God, allegedly. Okay? Here's the thing. First of all, Zeus, I'm very disappointed we get to see it. That was one thing I was looking forward to. Guiltly. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know it's sick, but I wanted to just see like what occurred, for her to fight her mama. I'm not gonna lie, I did. Okay, so I was very disappointed that we didn't get. I know we was going to get to see it last week when it wasn't in the preview, because y'all know Zeus would have milked the hell out of that moment. Okay, but then again, Mariah mama would have had to sign a press release to be not press release. She would have to sign a video release for her to be able to appear on the show, all of that type of stuff. So I kind of figured we were gonna see it after last week, not seeing a preview in there at all. But I really do think Ahna and Mariah feels apologetic. This girl got on live crying. She had to do that because it did make her appear not weak, but sort of like she regretted it, and she didn't have to do that. She could have just ran with this story with her mama tried me and I beat up her mama. But the way she was talking about it on that live, that's on my channel if you haven't seen it, I could tell she's disgusted with herself. Okay. How that reality show got when the girl said, I am disgusted. Okay. Ahna Mac was disgusted with how she did her mama. Okay. She beat up her abuelita. Now, Ahna Mac has a little bit to say about the episode. He said, I definitely said I don't fight OBs, but I'm not even going to get on here and go back and forth because I kept my word and still stand on how I feel and how the situation made me feel. Like, I think it's crazy her sister doing this on here because Mariah really knows what's up. We talk, we have no issues. I think it's crazy she getting on here doing this, allowing people to get in her head and control her emotions over a situation that nobody ever took lightly. I have yet to even address it. Sometimes they need to let people talk. The internet is full of BS, okay? Mariah, get your sister Strawberry, okay? Get your sister Strawberry. Now, I'm not mad at the sister, though, too, either, because, like, she, at the end, they still fought your mama. Regardless if she was at fault or not, she still fought your mama. So it's like, it's a tough situation. It really is a tough situation, okay? But we need the mom to go on Instagram and go on live to address it because we need her side of the story. Because we only getting what's being told from Animax side and what Mariah is telling us what happened. Okay, and another person we need to speak up is Cali. Cali needs to let us know the tea because you were there, and it's a little bit your fault that Abuelita got touched because you was hanging out with her trying to make her be a baddie. Okay, you was hanging out with her. You was trying to get her casted for next season because you want a baddie that reminds you of your mother, and now you end up getting her popped. Okay, I'm playing, y'all. This episode that was boring as hell. I'm sorry. Okay, I tried with the recap. I tried. Okay, even made basketball comparisons. Don't Doug look like Jack? Don't Doug look like Natalie? Anyways, y'all, what is going on, Royal Blue?
Hey Pierre.
What's up?
Oh, this episode was so short and so unneeded.
Yes, it was.
I
It
started
was.
watching the episode and I was like, where's the rest? It's the ending already?
Yeah, it felt like a filler episode for sure. They're really trying to stretch it out to get the coins.
Yeah, they really taking our money.
Yeah,
They
they
was
need
playing
it.
on our time.
Now, okay, so what'd you think of the beginning of the episode? We saw the replacement, not replacement, but we saw some of the new girls go home and they head off to the Caribbean after seeing a little bit more of Slim's story because she let us know a little bit more about herself. She's a cancer survivor, she has kids, etc. Do you still think that the right choice was made and that those two should have went home?
I still feel the same way I feel. Slim should have went home. Slim, it's a little too late to tell your sob story. I don't think that she was lying, but it's a little too late, sis. Like you should have said all of this in the beginning. Like you said on your recap, none of this was mentioned in the audition, so why are you mentioning it now? It's a little too late. Um,
Mm,
I still feel like Dia shouldn't have went home because her and Biggie are honestly, in my opinion, and maybe Animac, are the only Caribbean girls. Why is anybody else there? I love Rolly, but this wasn't a season for her to be on there.
mm. Yeah, I think so too. Not Rolly not be on it, but I think there should have been a little bit more Caribbean girls on there for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely it's I feel like this season should have been way more Caribbean girls since they're traveling and things like that and it's supposed to be a Caribbean show. It wasn't enough Caribbean girls. And I feel like some of the OGs shouldn't have been there. They were unnecessary to be there. Love Jay Lamina, but she shouldn't have been there. Love
Mm,
Scotty the Body, but she shouldn't have been there. Diamond is the show. Sorry, but she should have been there. She's
period.
definitely one that should have been there. But
Somebody interested that somebody mentioned in the comments the other day that I saw that they said should have been casted is Jada Kingdom. Okay,
yes,
that would have been
absolutely,
interesting.
definitely. It's just some of the cast members are unneeded. I mean, some of them definitely deserve to be there, but some of them definitely we can do without.
Now let's get to this whole Animac versus Mariah's Abuelita, aka her mama. Now,
Oh,
have you ever squabbled with somebody's mother or gotten into it with anybody's mother? Let's start off
I
there.
have,
Oh,
I
you have
have,
fought
yeah.
somebody's mother.
Yes, mamas
Oh
talk
my
too
god.
much. I'm
Please do
sorry.
tell.
Some of these mamas talk too much. It was
Uh-huh.
this lady. She was popping out her mouth. So I'm one of the types of people like I'm quiet. I'm not gonna go back and forth with nobody. We gonna fight or we gonna carry on. So this lady, she came to my house. She bought some stuff for me, and
Mm-hmm.
I was dating this guy, and she started swearing that her and the guy was together first, and stuff of that nature. And I was just like, okay, lady, whatever. She
Mm-hmm.
just kept hollering, oh, you want my man? You want my man? Every man I've been with, you
Ooh.
want him. And I'm like, lady, listen, go on about your business line. This ain't what you looking for. This ain't what you want.
Right.
And I was trying so hard to ignore her, but we neighbors, so it's kind of hard to ignore somebody when you walk out your door and they're there. You see
Mm-hmm.
them. It's like she purposely made herself readily and available for when I was coming outside. So this one particular morning, I went next door to another neighbor's house, because we stayed in duplexes, and I
Right.
was talking to my friend. We sitting outside, and she purposely came out the door, hit me with the door. I tried to kill the energy, like, hey, listen, telling you, please leave me alone, go on about your business. She
Right.
kept on, kept on. I tried so hard to just leave it alone. That last time when she said something to me, I had just snapped. I really wanted to see what she was about. So I approached her like, sis, what's good? And this lady ran in her house. Me, I'm the type of person, once you start with me, ain't no stopping with me. Bitch, I'm finna make
Right.
you come out your house. So I didn't went bust all her house windows out. I didn't bust the car windows out. At
Oh.
that point, she still wasn't coming out. I realized she really wasn't on that for real. So me being the type of person I am, because when I get mad, I'm overly mad because I'm not a confrontational person. I had to come in and introduce myself. I climbed through the window. Now let's get it popping.
Now was she barricading herself in a room?
Listen, this lady, I don't think she thought I was gonna come in. She was already in the house calling the police, but by then I'm already in the house.
Right.
Like I had to come in and formally introduce myself. I had to give sister business. I felt bad afterwards because she was older, but I really didn't at the same time because you asked for that. Sometimes a lot of older women put themselves in situations to where something can be avoided, and they think that age is a factor of keeping them from getting their behinds kicked. No,
Mm.
sis, carry on. And so I completely felt on. I don't know how true it is. All of this is allegedly that
Right.
Mariah mom hit her first, but if that is the instance or the case, keep your hands to yourself. You Mariah mama. You is not Anna Mac mama. So sis, if you put your hands on that girl, you deserve to get your behind whooped. And if Mariah had anything to say about it, you deserve to get your ass whooped too. Sadi.
Now, do you think she really had the mama on the knees begging for mercy?
Anna Mac a little, but Anna is a firecracker. So I could believe it. It's little things come in small packages. Big things can be given in little packages. So it's
Mm.
believable. Anna
Yeah.
give me the even though we ain't really seen her squabble much, Anna give me the vibe that once she don't go, she ain't stopping.
Right. Now, do you think the mom was sort of like poking at Animac? Because that's what Mariah kind of alluded to a little bit. Like, do you think she said something slick as Animac walked by?
If we look at Mariah Lynn talk too much. It stemmed from somewhere. Just like how she
Mhm.
was doing with Asian Doll, she was poking the bear. I can go for that. I can
Right.
go for that. That's we resemble what we're shown. So the things that we're shown in life and how we're raised, it reflects as in the children. And Mariah, I could believe that her mother is one that talks too much.
Mm.
Mariah talks too much.
Right. Now, we see towards the end, Gretch and Callie end up getting
Oh,
into it. Now, some people, well, Gretch says that some people were telling her that Callie is shisty. One, who do you think those people were? And two, what do you think of their whole back and forth on that beach? And do you think they took too long to squabble?
Uh, the producers definitely told that to Gretch because who really has taken the time and the opportunity to get to know Callie? First, let's start there.
Hmm.
That's we're gonna start there. Um, Callie should have drug her. It was that episode was drug out. That was like majority of the episode, but
Hmm.
she had every right to check. It did take her a long time, but I think she kind of had a little friendship towards Gretch, and that's why it was like a anticipated build
Yeah.
up. So I think that she was trying to spare her. She was angry and upset because you got this girl in your ear steady like ninja, 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 and you keep telling her like you've apologized for this. Stop it. And
Right.
she just keeps doing it. So I feel like she really didn't want to take it there with her. but Carlissa is her mama and Blueface is her brother. So
Right.
the
That
mixture
is
of
true.
all of that in her blood just was like a fume coming
Someone
out.
said those people that she said was telling her that was the niggas in her head. Now, who is your baddie of the week? Okay, MVV.
I really don't.
What about
Cali.
Mariah Mama?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I feel like Mariah Mama was paid to do that though. I don't feel like that was just. I don't think that's nothing that just happened. I feel like the Pepper went and hollered at Mariah Mama, was like, "Listen, I need you to touch her for me. You got me. I got $1,000. What you want to do? Because why was she even
Mm,
mingling with the cast?
that's
Callie
true.
hanging out with you. You end up bumping into Anna Mac. No, girl, you shouldn't have even been mingling with the cast. First off, why are you even there? You're not even a cast member. So why are you even there? But
Right.
I think Mr. Lemon Pepper had
Kind
something
of
to do.
facilitated that. I can see that
Yeah,
happening too. Any final
yeah.
thoughts?
Yes, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And see you guys later. Good night.
All right, Nate. All right, what is going on? J Shell, what's up?
Oh, I'm on the phone. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Sorry, hold on, I'm getting my sign. Okay, we have a lot to discuss.
From this episode?
It's just, I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed at so much. First of all, Anna last season said she was Dominican. She was not giving Dominican this episode at all. It's giving perpetrator.
So
Am
you're
I the
mad
only one
because she
watching?
wasn't representing the DR?
No, because last season she got upset with Biggie when Biggie was speaking Spanish and saying that she was Dominican too. But then they're in the Dominican Republic and she act like she don't care. Like I understand maybe she was annoyed because of what happened with Mariah's mom, but like at least be a
Oh,
little excited that you're in your country.
but she just fought an elderly. So I think her mind was on that. Now, before that, do you agree with, like, before we get to Mariah and Mariah Mama and Animac, do you agree with freaking Slim and Dia going home? Do you feel like that was the right choices after knowing Slim's story now?
Slim, yes, because it's too late for you to tell us what you've been through. You should have did that from the very beginning. Dia brought up her brother. Dia brought up her brother. Slim never brought up nothing. I didn't know Slim was a mom. I didn't know Slim had breast, whatever cancer she had. I could have related with that. My mom is a breast cancer survivor. I'm a mother. I could have related with that, but instead you wanted to be Scotty 2.0, and it didn't work out for you.
Mm, okay,
So
yeah.
yeah, Dia, no, Dia. I feel like it's very xenophobic that they got rid of Dia because it's literally called Baddies Caribbean, and she's the only person that is Caribbean that's an English speaker other than Biggie. But I think Biggie was born in the States. Well, either way, Dia was repping for her set from the very beginning, and you get rid of the one Caribbean person, and like even everybody even said that they like Dia. So I feel like they literally only did it to me, it's just crazy that they got rid of Dia, but they don't get rid of Gretchen. Like, how you gonna keep the only Caribbean person, Native Caribbean person, but you're keeping the white racist girl? Make it make sense on a black network.
It's Lemmy Pepper's plan. Okay, it's all part of the plan. Also, we get to, in the meat and potato of the episode, see Animac versus Marlon's mom. What do you think about that whole situation? And were you disappointed it wasn't shown? Because I was.
Okay, so yeah, yes, I'm very disappointed because like they did all this build up this entire episode. I promise you, the next episode, the fight isn't gonna happen either because they would have showed the preview of it. This is probably gonna be like the rest of the season's main drama. So it's annoying that they're doing this based off stuff that we haven't seen. At least with Mariah and Smiley, we saw them scrap throughout the season. But you know what I'm saying? But in regards to Mariah fighting, I'm sorry, Anna fighting Mariah Mama.
Mhm.
Listen, there's been times I understand they're older, but they know what they're doing. There's been times when Jesus himself is the only reason why I didn't whip my baby daddy mother on my soul. They know what
Ooh,
they're doing. They know what they're doing, and
on
they
your
do.
soul.
On my soul. Jesus himself. Because Lord knows, there was one time, it was right after I found out, a little quick story time. There was one
Uh-huh.
time after I found out that he was cheating. I was only 5 weeks postpartum. And he
Yes.
barged into my house, and his mom barged into my house. And they came into my bedroom, and his mother told me I needed to calm down because I couldn't act up in front of the baby. When she was in my
Oh.
bedroom, and I was telling her to leave my house, and she was refusing to leave my house. So when I say yes, they know what they're doing, and they think because they're older, they want to use that card when you like react. At the end of the day, you were once in my shoes. You know how I'm feeling. So
Mm.
I feel like with the Anna Mariah situation, I feel like Mariah was probably talking ish about Anna because we know that Mariah do that. She did it with Bianca, but she was talking ish about people but smiling in their face. So she was probably doing that with her mom, and her mom is, she's erratic. So she probably didn't keep her behaviors together in front of Anna, and what happened happened. So I don't think I feel like there's a little bit more to the story than we're saying. I don't think Mariah's mom just came up and hit her 4 times. Anna has a mouth, and she probably could have walked away, but Mariah's mom initiated it, and I understand that's someone's mom, like Taseki said, but Taseki's someone's mom. Natalie's
Right.
someone's mom. Majority of these women are mothers. We're not taking that into consideration.
It was funny
So
hearing Tasiki talk about it because I'm like, Tasiki, you would have popped out her mom too.
right, right.
No shade. I don't
Like
think it would
really.
have mattered. Okay, you don't take disrespect nicely. Now, do you think that in regards to Mariah, because she was also confronted because apparently she was telling the girls that she's the LeBron James of the baddies. I said, ooh, okay. Who is the LeBron James of the baddies? And it's not Natalie. She's Doug
No.
Christie.
The LeBron James, Janisha.
Yes, of the baddies.
Janisha.
Janisha. Okay, okay. That's a good one.
Janisha. She don't even gotta come on the show. She don't gotta fight. She don't gotta do none of that. And look how much motion she has. Janisha. She not up here
Janisha.
embarrassing. She's not embarrassing herself.
Okay. No, I like that answer. That's a good one. That's a good one. Now the girls sort of meet and they sort of pipe up Scotty to, I guess, fight Gretch. Like, what you think of that scene when they were sort of encouraging her to do that?
I think that Scotty needs a backbone, but I understand why she's Natalie's, you know what I'm saying? Like Ghost Whisperer or whatever, because at the end of the day, I feel like Natalie is the bottom BITCH and Lemmy is the PIMP. And if Scotty don't do what she's told, she's gonna lose her privileges. Just like how Natalie said last season, when they got into that little argument, she kind of exposed herself a little bit. You're gonna lose that on flights. You're gonna lose that on this and that. So I think that's why Scotty allows them to do that. She has not made no noise this season at all. Scotty honestly can go. I don't have a problem with her, but Baddies is not her realm. You could tell that.
I
That's not
do
where she.
appreciate her this season though because she wasn't up Natalie's scooter. Jayla took that position. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like she moved out of it.
Scotty gives more like Love Island type. Like
I've always said that.
yes, yes. I kind of feel like this is like, if anything, Scotty, even though she's been quiet, she's been like her own person. I feel like now she's kind of reverting back to letting people like influence her to do things that she knows she don't want to do. Because if that was the case, she would have fought Gretchen when everybody else when they were jumping her.
Okay. Now speaking of Gretch, her and Callie get into it at the end of the episode. What'd you think of that whole beach scene? Callie piping up on her, Callie in a sundress with sneakers on. Y'all peep that? I think
Callie
Callie knew
dressed like
something
she
was
from
going
Cali.
down. Cause why you got sneakers on in the sand?
Callie dressed like Blueface, her brother. She
Yes.
dressed like, because that's how Krishan dressed. Like Krishan dressed like Blueface, her baby daddy. I don't know how to explain it. They just look like that. I feel like Callie let Gretchen say the N word too many times in her face before she did anything about it, and even if she didn't do anything about it, Gretchen's the one that hit her first. Next
Mm,
episode, I don't even like Blueface, but Blueface would have clocked her the second that she said it. She said that N word too many times in that black woman's face for her to not do nothing about it. I don't care how close we are. If anything, how close we are makes me want to do it more because now you blatantly disrespecting me. Blatantly.
right.
So I don't understand why. I guess if anything, it kind of shows how empathetic of a person Kylie is because I could see she was really trying to spare her, especially with Gretchen being small. They probably would have been like, it's not a fair fight. or whatever. But Gretchen's constantly calling this girl an N-word to her face. And
You're
Cal,
supposed to be my nigga.
and Callie's telling her, stop calling me that. And she's like, my N, like, girl. Where totally different question. Where was Diamond the Body this episode?
She had to take a break and rest her back. She's been carrying this whole season. For 8 episodes plus. Her back was aching. So she had to heal it with some Big A. That's what I was told.
I also feel like too, with me being Afro Latina, I love how proud Biggie is of being in DR and all that other stuff, and how they're talking about how, this is Biggie's country and they're gonna go see Biggie's family. I feel like if they really were genuinely trying to have us like Gretchen, they would have did something like that in Puerto Rico. They're not trying to have us like her. They're not
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to, because they're not trying to make her relatable. They should have took us to her hood, took us to her
Right.
family. Because
That would have been a perfect storyline so we could see her
Right.
black family members.
And her black baby daddy. And her black kids.
Her black kids, right?
And her black grandfather. And then did you clock that Callie said that Gretchen said she had a black father? Did you clock that when they were arguing?
Yeah, I think she meant to say grandfather, but I think she was so mad she said father. But I might be wrong, but that's
I was thinking that when she said that maybe Gretchen, because we all know Gretchen lying about having a black granddaddy, that maybe she told Callie that her dad was black and not the granddad. Because obviously Gretchen lied. We seen the family photos.
Yes. And it was giving mob wives.
Not Drita.
It was giving Drita, Karen, Carla, okay? Karen.
Oh, and one more thought before I get into my final thoughts. As a Spanish speaker, I was happy to see Aunt Anna speak Spanish. But as a Spanish speaker, if there are any Spanish speakers in the comments, y'all know when she said Pelando, it hurt my heart. She was speaking really bad Spanish, very bad Spanish. Yeah, her Spanish, she was struggling. She was really struggling, and I don't blame her because Dominicans talk mad fast, but she was struggling. She said Pelando and it's peleando. She was trying to say fighting, and she said it wrong.
Damn.
So it hurt my heart.
Who's your MVP for the week? Most valuable baddie. I feel like it's Mariah Mama. I feel like she's up there.
It would be her if she was able to come on the camera and talk her ish. Because I believe that Mariah's mom would talk her ish. But since I can't hear her side of the story, then because when I think of Mariah's mom, I just think back to Love and Hip Hop when Mariah's mom told her that she was pregnant after Mariah bailed her out of jail. Like that's what I think of when I think of Mariah's mom.
The girls that don't watch Love and Hip Hop, y'all don't know how deep this got. Mariah Mama like, they shade.
Exactly, because I was thinking like Mariah got custody of the baby that Mariah mom gave birth to. So where that baby at? If that baby not in Puerto Rico with them. But okay, so my MVP for the week, I'm gonna give it to Biggie's flag because Biggie's flag was big as hell and she was proud as hell to be in her country, and I love it. So that's MVP because everybody else was boring and everybody else got on my nerves.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in, J Show.
Bye.
All right, Nae. What's going on, Bia?
Hey, Bookie.
Hi, Bookie Butt.
Let's keep it clear, okay? The only way that Mariah's mama was MVB is if that stands for most valuable base head. Are you out of your mind? Stop playing.
No, MVS, most valuable senior.
What's that mean?
Most valuable senior.
Let me tell you something, because the only way I'm not going to put my hands on somebody's mother who put their hands on me is if we're in an airport. That is the only place, I promise you, the only place that you can get away with touching me and not being touched back. I beat somebody mama up before and I will do it again because you don't play disrespect. Listen.
Bia, now why did you beat up somebody's mother?
Listen,
crazy.
The girls get brave when their daughters is around. Long story short, beefing with a shorty, pulled up to her crib. Her mom thought she was gonna be Captain Saber Hoochie. Her mom thought wrong. This is the thing. Like, it's one thing to be like, no, y'all can't fight. But once you touch me and you are within arm's reach, it's fair game. Because why would I see you as anything other than a crackhead after that? Like, now I gotta touch you back because you're out of your mind. So I understand where Anna's coming from because it's like, I'm not gonna let you keep doing this, because then it's gonna turn into, oh, you got punked by my mom type ish, because we know how Mariah, the super international superstar, is.
Oh yes.
No. And honestly, Mariah calling herself LeBron James is crazy, because the only thing that she got in common with LeBron James is they both have drug addict mamas. Other than that, I need her to pipe it down, because we ain't doing that. She's disrespectful. The LeBron James of the Baddies series is Krishan. LeBron playing with his son in the league. Krishan brought her sister on. She brought her man on. She brought her whole family on,
And no, and
respectfully.
not even that. Krishan was on Baddies with her side in her
Exactly.
valley.
So if anybody is LeBron in this instance, we gonna give it to Shawnee respectfully. Like, I'm sorry, and I don't care, but Mariah is out of her mind. Rolly even being mad about that makes me wonder who Mariah said Rolly was. Was it Patrick Ewing? I'm trying to think, because like, who could it be? Rolly is Latrell's free will. No, Rolly can be Kevin Durant, because they both got them BDBs that grow out their hair naturally. It
Ah,
always just look unbrushed. Rolly can be Kevin Durant for sure. Loser. But I think that whole argument was like petty. Rolly was just trying to, squeeze her way into that situation. For the people feeling bad for Dia being sent home, why? They have
because of the
Janisha. We've
flights,
already had
Dia.
A Caribbean baddie. Janisha has been around for 4.5 seasons. We don't need Dia there. Like, and honestly, until y'all started saying about her brother, I forgot all about it. Nothing that Dia has done has been like memorable to me personally. The music, we barely hear it. Like, she's a Caribbean artist. They could have featured her on the intro instead of having that Caucasian man who songs reminds me of Tyler
But
songs for some reason.
Dia
Listen,
didn't get home until a week later.
because she ain't have her passport or her shots. And that's what I'm saying. Like, at first, I was like, maybe it's because they didn't want to go through the hassle of
Yes,
her
I think
travel.
so too.
But if that's the case, they would have never offered her a position on the reserves, because the reserves have been traveling with the luggage stowed away this entire time. So it can't really be that either. I think that Dia just gave us nothing, respectfully. Like, outside of hearing about, the unfortunate thing with her brother, I'm going to give that to her. But outside of that, yeah, you representing for the Caribbean and thy kingdom come, but you're giving us nothing. And Slim was just there with that BBL. Like, I don't know what Slim did there. Like, hearing these things about, oh, y'all didn't know who I was. You didn't tell us. And also,
Mhm.
who said we would care? Like, half these girls as mothers, we do not care at all. Like, nobody's watching Baddies thinking to themselves about what good of a mother Rolly is. Rolly's son don't even think that. So it was like, give us something else. Like, Tinka is annoying, but at least she turns on when the camera is around. And I understand being yourself and being like, oh, I'm really not much of an animated person. Then reality TV isn't for you, Bookie Butt.
That's so true. I'm
I'm
telling
sorry.
you. A
It's
lot of people feel
not
like
unless
because
you
they could
want to be a
squabble,
sidekick.
they're just a star.
Yes. Slim wanted to be Annie to Natalie. That's what it's given. But Scotty already filled that role. So sorry, Slim, you're one of the big nosed black girls that she was already warning Annie about. I'm sorry, it ain't gonna happen.
That's
She gave us.
Natalie's words, not Bia.
Listen,
Okay.
it's not me. That's Natalie. I love the black queens. I love the big noses. I am a Negro. I say nigga. It ain't nobody gonna stop me. Okay. My
Bia's black,
parents is black.
y'all.
I'm bliggity black. Okay. But that's what Natalie was saying. So it's like, I don't know what Slim thought. I think that she thought that she was cool, and she thought she was in the in crowd, and that they was gonna protect her. But she must have forgot how quickly they turned on Mariah last season. So I don't
Right.
even.
They
Mariah went from being in the big house to being in the outhouse last
they
season.
switched on Mariah so quick like a sissy. I was like, damn.
Exactly.
She
Mariah
went
lost
from
one fight and they
swimming in the
packed her up
baddie
out of
pool to
there.
getting dragged in the Jamaican seas.
Embarrassing, okay? Sapphire clearly is just there to be there, respectfully. She's also giving us nothing. I'm not gonna lie to you. 90% of the cast is giving us nothing. If we really get down to the nitty gritty, outside of Diamond, who really, really is showing like personality? Like, I know Meatball is, IG famous for whatever she do in the streets of Philly, being a silly Philly itch or whatever. But why we couldn't get that out in DR or in Puerto Rico? Like,
You
nothing.
want to know why, Bia?
I'm listening.
Because in Puerto Rico and these other islands, you can't put a fire hydrant up your hoo-ha. You're
You're
gonna get
right. And for
arrested.
that, she should be tried and executed respectfully. Put that dog down. That was vile, and I hate it. Like, but it's like, come on, give us something. Like, at this point, we are literally just watching girls go out to the club. Like, this is girls going wild for streaming platforms. We are getting nothing out of this. And what are they getting out of it? I mean, Scotty's getting Lemmy. I don't know what Jayla's getting other than maybe like skin grafting for that chest bite. But us as the viewer, there's nothing like enriching or anything. We're just watching them go and squabble, which, okay, cool, whatever. I'm trying to think what else happened. Happy that Biggie's back home. I really
Mhm.
do hope that she's able to, show the girls a good time. It makes sense for her to be there. If anything, they should have had her on the jet with House A because they're going to her country, but we
Yeah,
ain't gonna get into that.
that's
And
too
why
much
was
to
Rolly
ask.
standing for the whole flight? What's T? Because it was very awkward for me to see her just standing behind Natalie the whole time while the rest of the girls were sitting down. Like, I know production was also on the plane, but I don't know.
I guess it's because I think that was a little after one of the surge, so she was still healing. I don't.
If I gotta stand on a flight, baby, I don't even want the surge no more. Don't even worry about it. Like, I'm not on a PJ to be standing here like a stewardess. Are you out of your mind? You might as well go serve the hors d'oeuvres since you back here standing like you to help. This don't make any
Natalie's like,
kind of
grab the
sense.
food, Rolly. Don't eat it now.
It don't
Okay,
make
what you think of
no sense.
Cali versus Big Ranch? Okay, the nigga of it all.
So the nigga off. Um, Callie did a very good job at showing restraint. But I will say to Callie, this is what you get, okay? Because you knew the girl was off. You knew the girl was already doing something that you personally didn't agree with. And I understand trying to see someone outside of that, but it's like she a repeat offender. How many times do we got to argue about the same thing? She's not going to stop. I do think that the sugar plum nigga fairies inside of
Uh-huh.
Gretch head told her that Callie was the one who's untrustworthy or whatever, or that she's shisty. But also, Callie's from LA. Like, who ain't shisty from there? That's how you
Right.
survive, respectfully. And if
Her
Gretch,
brother's a crip.
exactly, schoolyard, neighborhood, okay? If,
Like,
in
those are
the
the shystest
family.
people alive.
And if Gretch was a real N word, she would know how to be shisty too. But it's not in her. It's on her. She thinks she got it because she got the mixed race babies, and that ain't how it works. The outfits were questionable because nobody was jogging on the beach. Why is everyone in sneakers, in these sundresses and cover-ups? Like, what is the issue? The only thing I can think is that the place that they were at had marble floors, but not good air conditioning. So when you're
Ah,
in those types of environments with that type of floor, if it's too hot, they will get slippery. So that's the only thing that I can think, because why are we dressed like this? Like, where are we going? Are we on a challenge? Is somebody about to go to the gauntlet? What's
no,
happening
for
here? Because
real.
they were dressed for.
No, Bia. Damn it, Bia, we lost you. I'm gonna add you back, Bia, if you join back. Where's she at? Damn, Bia. Okay. All right, what is going on? Bia, I'm gonna add you back once you come back, okay? What's going on, Libra? Hello? Please don't say it's me, child. Libra, you there? Oh, Libra not there. What's going on, Jamie?
Oh, hi.
What's up, Boogie Butt?
Child, I'm sitting here listening to y'all and I'm sitting here thinking like, child, y'all messy. The comments messy and I love it. I love me some messy people sometimes.
Now, what'd you think of tonight's episode?
It was a wash, honestly. 100% a wash. We could have went without this whole episode. This could have been a Zoom call, honestly. Y'all didn't have to do this.
Not a Zoom call. Now, what you see of course, the two girls go home in the beginning. Do you agree with the decision that was made?
In all honesty, I know people probably won't like this answer, but I feel like Biggie should have went home sooner. But I
Oh,
understand.
right before DR.
Look. I understand.
Damn.
Like, we go into her country, make her a guest star when you go to her country instead, because this is not the show for Biggie. I swear it is not. She always cried victim whenever somebody bullying her, and she knows them girls don't like her. So I don't know why she keep playing around and going back. But I guess
Yes.
for a check, I don't know. Whatever makes her happy.
Okay, so you would have sent Biggie home, not sent Biggie home. You would have sent Biggie home, and you would have kept Slim and Dia.
Not even that. I'm sorry, I didn't say that, but
You would have sent all three.
honestly, the whole cast can go. Bring in the replacements at this point, because we didn't get to see anything from them except for that beginning. Like, I feel like if you gonna have replacements come to the show, bring them into the house. Like, why they sitting in a
That's
bachelor's house
what be
right now?
getting me when y'all be making fun of Kiva talking about she got 11 followers. Of course she does. Y'all never showed her on the show. Of course she gonna have 8 viewers watching her because the show hasn't shown her.
Exactly. Like, why? Like, how they gonna sit here and represent for Baddies when they not even on the show? Like, they just guest appearances at this point.
I
They've
be
been
feeling
on
so
less time than
bad.
Tommy.
I go into some of their lives sometime and watch Once in a Blue Moon, and I'll see people in the comments saying, "When are you coming on the show?" And I'm like, "Damn, they already came on there."
Like,
They
at the
just don't
end
know.
at this point, because what's going on? And like, how many episodes are you going to keep dragging this out till we see some of the replacements? Like, I'm sitting here trying to figure out what their personality is like, and you're not even gonna show it. You just show them fighting for like one episode, then they send their beatboxing together in another. So what am I supposed to see?
Now let's get to the meat and potato. Let's talk Animac and Mariah Mama. What do you think about that whole situation? And have you had to slap somebody mama?
So like, I never had to slap nobody mama, but I almost tased somebody mama because she was playing
Oh,
too much in my face. And she was sitting there making a noise, and my mom and my sister was literally sleeping in the next room. So I was like, okay, like, if you sit here and start going crazy and you try to hit somebody, you getting tased and thrown out the door. Like, we're not playing these games. We really
so you
not.
brought a taser like Tommy.
No, I didn't bring a taser. I keep it on me. That's the thing.
Oh,
Don't, like, you can't sit here and
you
play
better
around.
say it.
Like, I keep it on me all the time. Just because you didn't know doesn't mean you should have found out. Like, it's given to Lulu at this point. But
Sis says she keeps it on her. Okay, now do you feel like? How do you feel like the situation went down? Because we didn't get any footage. We just got a couple sides of the story. How do you think it went down between Mariah Mama and
so,
Animac? Like, do you think Mariah Mama said something slick, or do you think Animac, was getting paranoid and walked up and said something to her?
so like, knowing Anna Mac, that girl's a troll. And it's funny whenever she get in an argument with people. So I feel like she was walking past. Mariah's mom was like saying some slick mess to her because Mariah was sitting there talking her mama ear. And I feel like Mariah told her mom, like, if you see this girl, get froggy. So I feel like she started getting froggy. Anna don't back down. So she started getting froggy back. And I feel like it just ended up going to blows after that. Because, I mean, you don't really see Anna sit there and jump at people first that often, unless it's something petty, which is funny. But still, you don't really see her jump that often. So I'm
Right.
really thinking Mariah probably put a bug in her mom's ear, telling her, oh, yeah, F this B. Like, we don't like her. And if the whole thing happened with Cali and the breakfast thing, honestly, Cali, just let them fight. Like, at this point, if you old enough to sit here and act like half my age, you twice my age, acting like half my age, you deserve a butt whipping. Hold on. I had to hold myself back. I'm sorry.
Now, go ahead.
But yeah, if you like twice my age, acting like half my age,
Mm-hmm.
you honestly deserve to get whooped, because what is you doing? Like,
Mm-hmm.
why would you sit here and play in my face like that? But
Now, Mariah says that she's the LeBron James of the baddies, apparently, according to Rolly. Now, who do you think is the LeBron James of the baddies?
honestly, I low key want to say Rolly because she
Ooh,
be sitting
okay,
here, she be clocking the tea
okay.
most of the time, especially when she don't like somebody. So she be
Mhm.
giving us majority of the tea. So I feel like she's low key the LeBron of the show because after Krishan left, it was mainly Rolly like giving it to us. Because even though we hated her last season, she was still giving us a show.
Okay. Now, who will be the Shaq of the show?
The show. Oh my god. You know what? I'll say Natalie because Natalie do be knowing how to put her brand
Get to the
out.
bag.
Yeah, she knows how to put her brand out, and we know Shaq. He's just doing everything under the sun right now. So
No, no lie though. The fact that I compare Sapphire to Shaq, that's a big compliment. That nigga is endorsed by every brand. On God, I went
exactly.
Office Depot the other day and see this nigga with a printer. I seen another. I'm like, damn. So he gets the money.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Now, okay, so towards the end of the episode, we see, some of the girls still talking about who should go home soon or whatever. And one of the main girls they feel like is Gretch. So then we see Gretch and Callie get into it. What do you think of that whole exchange between Gretch and Callie?
Honestly, with that whole thing, I feel like Callie was at her limit and was like, "Look, I'm trying to like spit game to you. Why you not listening? Like they do not like you. So why you listening to other people tell you that I don't mess with you when I've been behind you since you got in the house? Like literally
Mm,
when me and you were in the same house and Meatball was trying to get on you, I was the one sitting there trying to calm you down and keep you from keep fighting because me thought swung the hell out of her, honestly.
right,
And
right.
like, if I saw my friend get swung, I would be like, okay, girl, this no more fighting for you. At least not this person. Please, just don't.
Pick somebody else.
Honestly,
But you my
and
nigga though. Do
girl,
you
I
feel
don't
like she was
care.
doing that on purpose?
And like,
And
it's
what?
the fact that they're sitting here saying like, oh yeah, Gretchen gotta go next. Gretchen gotta go next. Girl, you should have been sent her home. Like, what is not clicking? Like when you told Dia and Slim to pack their bags, why didn't you say Gretchen too? You could have sent more
Mm,
girls home. It shouldn't have been like just two girls. You could have sent like half the girls home and then brought in more girls. There's you keep saying there's a line of girls waiting to get on the show. Bring them in.
right. No, that's true. That's true. Now, who is your most valuable baddie of the episode?
Honestly, nobody. No, you know what? The camera crew. We'll say the
How
camera
about
crew.
Mariah Mama? I need somebody to give them her most valuable baddie because I
No,
think
because
she
she's
made
too
it.
big to be acting like that. I'm sorry. Look, at your big age, you should not be acting like that to somebody else. You too grown. We both pay bills. We both adults. Why you sitting here being messy to me? Like you sitting here saying, "Oh, that's my mama. That's my mama." Why she being messy though? Why is she sitting here playing in my face like she your age? Like honestly, like you can't sit there and no.
You
I'm
watch
sorry.
Sausage or Baddies?
No, I do not, cause
No, there's
honestly,
a girl. She says, "My mama, bitch." Like she says it all the time. Like, cause there's somebody who picks on her that's always bringing up her mama. So like, she says, "My mama, bitch." That's what this episode made me think about. Any final
honestly,
thoughts?
that makes sense. My final thoughts for the show is that basically throughout the whole show, the people they keep on saying they don't like, they're making them the star, honestly. They sat
Yes.
there and made Diamond the Body the star of the show. They made Bianca the star of the show because they tried to jump her and she wasn't going for it. They
Mhm.
sat there, honestly, except for Slim and Dia. Those two, they were like side characters for the whole entire show. They didn't even have any main parts. But I did like
Mhm.
Dia's commentary. She was funny in the
Yes.
commentaries.
You know what commentary deal was funny when they were kind of bullying Bianca, and she was like, "Wow, like Bianca mad fake. Like I thought that like she was Mariah's friend, and then all of a sudden she just said that like her and Asian all been friends, and I'm like, that's really fake. That shit had me crying.
No, because
I
like,
was
why can't they be
screaming.
friends?
That's
Like,
why I wanted her to stay. Like, she actually made me laugh at some points. I'm not gonna lie.
her commentary was on point. Like, she
Yes.
couldn't fight, but like her words were sharp. So
Yeah, like
I was
her
down for that.
confessionals had me crying sometimes. Like some of the little sayings she would say to me had me laughing. All right, thank you so much for calling in, Jimmy.
No problem. Love y'all.
Like somebody said, why we skipping over? I'm trying to find a comment. They said, oh, where is it? Where is it? Or when she would say "Dom in the body," like that to me is funny. Like we should have kept her. No shade. We could have sent somebody else home instead of her. Like, come on. Where is it? 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 Oh, where is it? Mm, mm, mm. Where is it? But no, somebody commented. Oh yeah, there it is. They said, "Are we skipping over Diamond's parrot wig?" I like the parrot wig. It gave me dreams of these little rappers. I'm just saying. Nicki Minaj's wig and that video. I forget the name of the song, but y'all know the song I'm talking about, okay? Where she basically was talking about sleeping on special ed, special ed. All right, when she was name dropping the rappers and stuff. That's the type of inspo I think she was going for. So I like the parrot wig. Okay, hold on. What's going on, Kaya?
Hey,
Barbie
P, can you
drinks,
hear
yes.
me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
All right, so yeah, this episode was a freaking. Whew, it was all that and all of that because I thought they were going to show us the Mariah Lynn and Anna fight because I know Mariah Lynn had her hair in the teaser, but Anna was wearing something different. I was like, are you kidding me right now? They literally
Right.
could have ended this episode on Scotty and Gretchen's fight and then push that into the next episode. Like, come on now. And apparently, I don't know if you know this, Pierre, but they said they stretching this season out all the way to November.
Nah, never heard. Who told you that?
That's what people are saying on Instagram. They said Rolly said that her and ET's fight is in October.
I did see her say that in the 20 versus one, but I think maybe she was confused with the dates because to stretch it to that month is insane. I think
All of
September
August.
the latest is where this season's gonna go. That's just how I see it going, but I might be wrong.
Well, you know Zeus is gonna try to stretch this out because you know they ain't
Oh
got nothing
yes.
else. They ain't got nothing else. Because I'm sorry, that Auntie's pod ain't sorry.
You don't
Nobody's
think the
watching.
numbers are numbering over there?
The numbers here. Numbers don't number on no show on Zeus. Only Baddies. That's the only thing keeping their lights on right now. The other shows are terrible.
What about the cabaret?
Jocelyn's Cabaret has the potential to be really, really good, but the person who is messing that up is Jocelyn because she wants to bring weak girls on that show. She needs to go back to what Jocelyn's Cabaret Atlanta because that was a really good season. I stayed watching that season, but the thing is, Jocelyn is telling who I don't know who she's telling. She's telling somebody to does casting to not cast any strong girls. She wanted them to cast people like Danny and the Voodoo Girl and Raven and Diamond. Weak girls. We don't want to see them. We want to see girls who are gonna test you, Jocelyn. But the person that's messing up Jocelyn's show is Jocelyn. So she ain't got nobody to blame but herself. But other than that, no, Zeus ain't got nothing else going on. So they gonna stretch it out and it's gonna be exhausted. But if we gonna keep having episodes like this, well, I don't even have Zeus. I'll be watching that illegally.
I know which app y'all use now because I use it now. Now, what do you think of the? Of course, we see Dia and Slim go home. Those two going home. Do you agree with it?
Well, I don't like again. I did want to say Dia wanted to go home, but she is the only Caribbean, and then I kind of like how she was kind of speaking up for herself last episode when she said, "Why would I want to be a replacement when I was a main cast member and I'm getting demoted? Like, who wants that?" And then Biggie talking about some. Oh, I didn't get to come on last week, but Biggie, girl, it's time for Biggie to go. She told him, "I came as a replacement on my shit. It's not your shit. Sorry, it's not your stuff." Like you literally was so upset that they put you as a replacement. You was on Natalie's behind all last season on some Natalie, you don't treat me with respect. Like I'm an OG, I'm not a replacement. So Biggie, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Biggie gonna get beat up at every
I
hook.
just don't think it was the same because Dia, if she were to go in that replacement house, we wouldn't see her. Biggie, we saw her. She just came in late, a little bit late, but we seen her throughout the whole series. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Dia, she would be going to that Kingdom Come. Like she would be going in Neverland.
yeah. Because when is the last episode we saw the replacements?
I think 6, 7, one of those.
You see, I think the last time we saw him was when Aubrey was on the show, and you
Yes.
I've been off the show for a while. You see, I done kind of forgot about Aubrey was on this season. That's
Man,
how
this season gonna feel so long. I forgot Aubrey was on the show at all. Damn, that's crazy.
I said. I think they came the last because I was trying to look to see when the last time they came.
Wow.
I think the last time they was on was when Aubrey was on last,
That
and
is true.
Aubrey's been off for hell. That's been that long. So yeah, it's gonna be a free trip, but at what cost though? And it doesn't look like we're gonna see them next episode neither. So it's like, what was Dia going to? Nothing. But yeah, but Slim, she needed to go. Slim built bad, had to go. I'm sorry. And it's too late to be telling a sob story right now. You should have told us that at the beginning. Now, maybe she did tell us that and they just cut it out. We don't know. You know how Zeus is. But it's like, baby, but how is this? You did all that butt kissing for Natalie. And Natalie was one of the people that voted you out.
Now, what do you think of this whole Mariah and Animax situation? And have you gotten into it with anybody's mama or an elderly woman?
Well, I've got into it with somebody, and her mom came to the house wanting to fight me, but then mom went outside and handled her, so I didn't have to handle that myself because I think I don't want to promote violence.
So you got your mama for somebody else's mama?
Oh, I didn't get my mom for her. I didn't know they was coming to the house. The thing is, I had fought her daughter, and I'm mature since then. I don't fight no more. I fought her daughter.
Now, what I heard, let me stop.
Yeah, I fought her daughter, and then they came to my house like 10 minutes later because she told her mom took her to my house, and her mom was calling me outside because her mom wanted to fight me. Mind you, I'm 15 at the time. And then my mom came outside. She said, "What's going on?" Because I didn't tell my mom nothing that's happened. I said, "Oh, she wants to fight me because I whooped her daughter's ass." And she said, "Okay, I'm gonna go out there." And then my mom whooped her mom's ass. So this is how
it was a generational fade.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry. But
we love those on Never Entertainment.
You can't be a 30-year-old. Yeah, her mom was like 35, 36, I think. You can't be a 35-year-old trying to fight a 15-year-old. Who does that? But Mariah Lynn mama didn't learn from when the Barbs attacked her. You can't go running your mouth, sweetie.
Here's the thing. A lot of the Baddies fandom, I know why you guys don't like Mariah. It has nothing to do with Baddies. It has everything to do with Tanya Mirage, and her doing that diss against Tanya Mirage. That's a lot of the reasons why I do not like her. It has nothing to do with Baddies. I thought about that the other day. It clicked for me.
No, I didn't. Not because she didn't. Nicki Minaj. I don't like Mariah Lynn because she's corny. That's the thing.
No, not you, but I'm saying some of the fandom, some of the hidden Barbs.
Are you one of them, Pierre?
No. What I got against Mariah?
I don't know. I'm just saying, but
she ain't do nothing to me.
But the thing is, Mariah, like, but the thing is, but why do you keep bringing your family? Like, did you not learn when your sister kept getting whooped by Smiley? Your sister kept getting whooped by Smiley. Your mom got whooped by the Barbs. Isn't it smart for you to keep your family out of stuff like this, Mariah? Because you can't even fight yourself. So, and then your whole family can't neither. Oh my gosh, Mariah, that's terrible. And then why did Zeus do that dramatic scene when the car pulled up out of nowhere? Zoom.
Right. You would have thought a big 10-foot bitch was gonna come out that car.
Mariah came
and
out.
I used to see little Mariah.
Like Mariah came out that car looking like a high school teenager. Like, who are you intimidating? Nobody.
That was so funny to me.
I was like, I saw some dramatic music, and I thought like a fight was about to happen. It was almost Mariah, the car, and then Mariah said, "Well, Anna." But you know that
I thought Anna was gonna come out that car, and then like Mariah was gonna come out the house somewhere or something.
Yeah. But you know what that reminded me of, and what they should have done. Remember when Billy was looking for pressure on South Central? She was walking around with that ski mask, like, "What pressure?"
They start filming soon. I can't wait to see what goes on there.
But oh my god! If here, let me ask you this: are you a fan of Meatball?
Am I a fan of Meatball?
Yeah.
Okay. On the show, I'm not the biggest fan, but she doesn't annoy me either.
But the thing is,
I'm like in the middle with her. Like she's not like when I see her, I'm like, no. So and I like the fact that she kind of got on Jay a little bit, like it's because that showed me that she wasn't scary. So I don't hate her. No.
I don't like her, but the thing is, they promoted her as this big celebrity person, and every time she comes on the screen, I roll my eyes. It's like, but where's the celebrity with her? She is a dancing fat biatch.
Oh my God, Kaya!
I'm like, I'm sorry.
Don't take it back. That's your opinion.
It is, but it's like every time she comes on the screen, it's like, for what? Like when she was talking to Tink, when she was like, no, we all decided that they needed to go home. Like, Meatball, you don't need to be there neither. Because when Slim called you out, you was like, you should have swung on her right then and there, but you didn't.
Now, do you feel like some of the baddies are hypocritical because they call Diamond a body, a clout chaser, and not Meatball?
I think overall, everybody's hypocritical at one point. Because Tasiki was hypocritical tonight, talking about, oh, you don't put your hands on people's mama. Tasiki, you put your hands on Jellybean because she stood next to your husband. So what
no lie though.
Yeah, but I think almost everybody's hypocritical because, like how last week when they said, "Oh, Slim, you definitely got to go because you snuck Diamond," but y'all was okay when Diamond snuck Bianca. So
right.
How did that? So make it make sense.
That's true. No, that's 100% true.
I don't get them. And Jayla, like with this whole Gretchen, them had to get Gretchen out of the house. Natalie, that just shows that Natalie don't have the power that we think she do. Because Jayla, I would have busted Natalie dead in her face if she kept Gretchen around. Because it doesn't seem like Natalie cares that Gretchen is there. It doesn't seem like Natalie is more upset. It seems like Jayla and Scotty are the really ones.
We have yet to see Gretchen and Natalie have one conversation.
They never had one conversation. And Zeus, and they people saying that Zeus needed to get her off. Zeus does not care. You know how I know they don't care? It was because Erica Mena's on their network right now. The same woman who called a black woman a monkey on TV. Zeus does not care about that stuff, y'all. I'm sorry, they don't. That's why Gretchen is still on the show. Because if they cared, then they would have got her off when she bit Jayla. And she's still there. That was
she hosted the Juneteenth potluck over there at Zeus. I told y'all that. Now, okay.
Oh my God.
We see, of course, towards the end, speaking of Gretchen, she gets into it with Cali. What do you think of that whole interaction at the end of the episode?
That whole interaction was weird to me. Like, first of all, what is, like, again, what's all this stuff coming from, Zeus? Where the camera? Where are the cameras when these conversations are being had? Kelly's like, oh yeah, let's not gossip. Let's talk about our beef. We're like, what beef do y'all have? Because the last time we saw y'all was friends. So what's going on? And then Kelly said, like, people are going around saying Gretchen is questioning her friendship. It's like, but where is the cameras when all this is happening? Because I was confused because it just went left. And Gretchen let Kelly keep pushing you like that. The way she just kept flying, it's like, Gretchen, do something, please. Now, it seemed like they really do like each other. That's what I'm getting through the screen. And then they kind of like, I don't want to fight you, but you disrespect me. That's what Callie's thinking at this point. But the fact that Gretchen is the N word in Gretchen's vocabulary, is like, that's the only word that's in her vocabulary because she can't say nothing else. Like, why is it the N word after everything she said? Like, Gretchen, girl.
It's Gretch says that the N word to her is like. It's like the word like.
Well, say
so like. She could just be talking like, oh, give me that coffee over there, nigga. Like, nigga. It's like the word like.
Oh my God, but that it was just weird to me. But the thing is, why couldn't they put the fight in there, like, to make this episode up? Because it was boring. Y'all could have literally put the fight between Cali and Gretchen, because it looked like Gretchen swung on her and then they cut it off. It's like, Zeus, what's going on? What's going on, Zeus?
Who's your most valuable baddie and their final thoughts?
No one. Nobody.
We still not gonna give it to Mariah.
No. If you got beat up, if Ahna and Mariah really had you on your knees begging please, then you ain't no most valuable baddie. No.
You got you begging for mercy.
That's what she said. She said I had her on her knees. Like, you really had an old woman on her knees begging please while you was here. That if you get beat up, that doesn't make you a most valuable baddie. That makes you sad. Least valuable baddie this episode is Mariah, Biggie, and who else? Everybody, to be honest with you, except for Anna and Cali. But yeah, everybody was a least valuable baddie this episode. I'm sorry, but next week look like it's gonna be good. Rolly, I thought you was injured. Why are you sneaking people? See, doesn't she sneak Gretchen next week?
I
Like
think
Rolly,
so.
Rolly, I thought you were supposed to be healing. Like, why are you fighting, girl? Heal.
She's still on reserve. Thank you, Kai, for calling in. All right, so updates, y'all. Mariah has spoken. She says, you singing two different songs, babe. Because if you really were my friend, you would have respected my old mother, like you said, which is why my mother reacted that way. Because anyone who knows me knows I would never put my mother to fight. Period. That is my queen. Thankful Callie was there. Crazy how God works. Because me and her definitely got off on the wrong foot. But I grew to love her so much. Especially making sure my mom was good. She can never do any wrong in my eyes. And I'm happy I gained a sister instead of an enemy of her. That's your problem, Mariah. You think everybody your sister. Like, it's just like you gotta stop thinking like that, Wookie Butt, okay? Not everybody's your sister. That's like me walking around calling everybody brother. I know how these niggas and girls go. That sounds like good close people. Anyways, she said, if I was there, none of this would have happened. Okay? Ahna Man commented on this post, said, hold on, she knows I was popping my itch during the show. I'm confused why there's a switch up now. Poor Ahna Mac. Mentally, this thing got her stressed the hell out. Now everybody thinks she just beat up on her mama for no reason. And now Mariah Lynn is switching her tune after saying that they was cool. Whew. All right, back to the calls, y'all. What is going on? Chocolate EO9.
I'm sorry, I did not understand you.
Hello.
What's up? What's up? Well, I thought you hit me with the messenger voice. I said, I know somebody did give me a voicemail.
Hey, I'm here and I was having with some other things.
No, you good, you go. What's going on? What'd you think of tonight's episode?
Ooh. It was giving filler vibes. It was kind of dragged out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. It felt a lot shorter than like it usually does. Like a lot shorter. Now we see Slim Dia go home. Do you agree with those choices, or what girls you feel like should have went packing?
Well, first and foremost, I do not think it was a bad decision, but I think they kind of, with the Dia thing, it was kind of like weird why they was kind of voting her off, the language barrier thing when it's Caribbean. I really didn't get that. It was given what Zeus always do, what's really going on, you never really know. So that was kind of weird. But I definitely believe that even though Mariah got a lot of storylines, I just don't see it for her. I really don't.
You would have sent Mariah Lynn packing.
I'm sorry. Her mom
would have stayed.
Her aunties, everybody. They all gotta go. I don't know if Lemmy can make it happen, get all the plane tickets, if he can help do something. Well, she's an international superstar, so I'm pretty sure she can travel the whole family around.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she needs to leave. I'm so sorry. Who else? I'm really Gretchen, definitely. So yeah.
You would have sent home Gretchen, Mariah packing.
Gretchen and Mariah. I'm sorry. The two Puerto Ricans. I'm sorry. I know it's Caribbean, but they not showing up. Really.
Damn. Now we see, some of the girls talk about who should go home or whatever, and then we get to Mariah Mama versus Ahna Mac. Have you gotten into it with any elderly woman or somebody's mother?
Well, yes, and I do think, like a lot of callers were saying, sometimes they think that their age kind of save them from, getting the pause put on them, so to speak. And so sometimes these older ladies be having to get put in their place, especially whatever Mariah's mother had going on. She was always fighting somebody. Somebody don't have nothing to do with her or how her age group. Where they say, oh, this not your weight class. It's not your age class.
Mhm.
I'm really kind of confused as to why she always into it with Mariah's beefs or whatever Mariah got going on. It's kind of weird. And no matter how many times she get beat up, she still won't. She still won't stop. So I'm really not sure exactly what her tea is, but I definitely don't think Anna was wrong, especially when she said she tried to hit her 4 times.
Yeah, she said that. Anna Mac says that she let her mom hit her 4 times before she just went postal.
Oh, I think especially that she definitely fine for that because I mean at the end of the day, after 4 times, you're really lucky you got to speak the next day. Honestly, I'm sorry.
Now I feel like Mariah mom should audition for next season. We need some older representation.
I can see Lemmy casting her because at this point she's been a friend of the cast for so long. They owe her a check anyway.
Ooh, I think that would be hot. I don't know. I might want to see that. And then we could put Natalie Mama in there. Like we could have a whole show. Throw Carlissa, Tia.
So
We
wait,
have an old baddies franchise.
cast her? You think they'll cast her before they cast the sister?
Now that would be very disappointing to the sister because the sister was supposed to be on the show and they would cast the mama before the sister. Man, that would have been a problem. Now, what you think about this whole Cali and Gretchen situation? Do you feel like Cali made a mistake having Gretchen's back?
Absolutely, especially because at this point she's just shown you exactly how she really feel, friend or not. Where to respect that? Callie, I'm gonna need you to show what y'all be doing on the schoolyard.
Not on the schoolyard. I don't think Callie's a Crip. I think she's Crip adjacent.
Well, if you're affiliated, you know how it goes down. So
Right.
I really want to know, like, you know what I'm saying? And Carlissa, she a little crazy too. So I'm confused on. I don't really know what the tea is. It's given that she might not really have many storylines, so she kind of trying to hold on to the Gretch thing because other than that, the Natalie thing that was deaded real fast. She already realized she was going the wrong route with that. So she's cool. She's a pretty girl. She seems genuine, but her sticking with Gretch, it just seems like I'm trying to, you know, stay around.
Right. Now, what do you think of, next week? It looks like a lot of the girls sort of gang up on Gretchen and everything like that. Now, do you think that is okay still dealing with the fact that, Gretchen keeps spewing out that N word, especially when it comes to Scotty?
Woo, Scotty looked like she was. She looked like she was trying to stand on business. I would say that.
It looked like she was working her. I said, ooh.
I said, "Whoa, where was that at with Natalie? Who snatched you off of that sprinter a couple of seasons ago and everything?" I said, "Okay, now, okay, yeah." I was a little. I'm here for that, but I think it's just way past due for Gretch. I don't like Jayla was explaining. Like, okay, I can see if y'all want to say keep her on and let's just try to see where this goes. But at this point, she's not clinging to nobody. She's not trying to get to know anybody. She's trying to play the back end. She only speaks to Callie. Now her and Callie getting into it. It's like, what is she here for other than to make us mad every week?
Mm. Now, who's your most valuable baddie of the week?
I might have to go ahead and give it to Mariah's mother. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes. Mariah's mom was,
I'm gonna give it
baddie
to
of the
her
week.
because she's going to make a guest appearance whether she's in the camera or not.
Period.
And so
She is the girl.
I think she's going harder than Slim this season.
Not harder than Slam. Let me tell y'all, if the Zeus blogs really want a key, they need to put up like a poll and put up all the pictures of the girls of most valuable baddie of the week and put not Mariah's mom picture, but put like a blank figure and then put Mariah mama and then let her be one of the options to vote. Cause that would
like an unlocked character, right?
right.
That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it's giving.
Any final thoughts?
I'm ready. I'm ready for something else. It seemed like they were starting to give us more dialogue on certain things, but it's given that they don't have enough content, or they like this cliffhanger thing where they like to keep us on the string. And I don't really know if that's good or bad for the viewers, because like you said, the Zeus viewers, they kind of they like to tussle, they like raw, they like to come and fight and everything. So, but I guess we won't stop watching. I guess it's like a guilty pleasure.
Right. Now, I'm telling you, if y'all want a new show to watch, I know I keep promoting it, but like it's that good. Deb's House. I don't know if you've ever watched it.
No, but I'm gonna tune in because I need something to watch after I've watched 2 minutes of Baddies every Sunday.
And it has not only good content, it still has drama sprinkled in there. So you gonna gag. You gonna be like.
So do you do reviews for that too?
Yes, I've already uploaded. I have one more review to do before I'm caught up. But I've already uploaded episodes 1 through 4 reviews. There's only 5 episodes up so far. So yeah, it's so good. I'm telling you. Like, y'all know I wouldn't say if it's good if it wasn't. It's good.
I live for your reviews. I be watching reviews of shows I don't even watch because I just be cackling and cackling and cackling. My husband be like, what's going on over there? Don't worry about
it. Thank you. Thanks for calling in.
Night.
98. Make sure y'all do check it out. Someone said Nagalai and Deb's House is really good and it doesn't come off low. That's exactly. She didn't put no in the house and they just thumping like for no reason. Like, no, they actually rap. It's basically the show is about they put rap girls in the house and at the end she eliminates them like one by one or whatever. And at the end, whoever wins like gets managed by her and like deal all that type of stuff. But it's just good because like of the girls' stories, the drama that happens, the secrets that are revealed. Like it's really good. It's really, really good. Okay. What's going on? No MUA.
Hey.
What's up? Long time no see.
I know. I've been working every Sunday. Amazon is really working me like a Hebrew slave. Seriously.
Not a Hebrew slave.
God, like tired. But I didn't work tonight, so it's a good thing.
Right.
But what this episode was a filler. Nothing really happened. I don't know. This season is just really dragging and it's really annoying. I don't really
Last season I enjoyed a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie.
I did enjoy last season a little better. But remember that psychic you had that came on one of your lives and said that this season was gonna be boring?
Yeah.
So she was actually right. That prediction that she made was actually accurate. Like she was right. This season is really dragging. But well, like what
Let's start with the girls that went home. Do you agree with them? Those two go home. Like, what's your thoughts on Dia? Because I never got your thoughts on it. What's your thoughts on Dia and Slim go
home? I mean, now that I think about it, it's like a yes and no for Dia. I feel like she should have actually stayed because she was the only actual Caribbean, like born Caribbean on the show. Everybody else is a first generation, like a Caribbean American. Biggie was born in Rhode Island. Diamond was born in Florida. Mariah Lynn was born in New Jersey. So they're not really like they're like Caribbean American. They're first generations. I'm saying yes to her that she should have went because she was kind of like boring, even though she got into so many fights. But that doesn't matter. Like she was just whack. Like Dia's whack. Like whack is I don't know what. Slim is also whack, and she thought she had a friend in all them other girls, but little did she know that they didn't really like her like that. So sad. It's sad for her. Like she thought because she was up Natalie's hoo-ha that she was gonna fit in, and sadly, no, she didn't.
Sheesh. Now, who would you have brought in from the group of girls in the house? Or just random celebrity girls to kind of replace them and make it interesting?
Oh man, it's a lot of. I would have brought Donna from Black Ink, from New York.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but this is a really unpopular opinion.
Who?
But I really want Slim from Baddies South to come back on. Like, she's not a baddie, but she's entertaining. Like, can you imagine her and Gretchen going back and forth saying nigga, 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 nigga? nigga? Like,
that would have been a nigga off.
It would have been a nigga off. Like,
don't nobody say nigga more than Slim.
Yes, like, because she says it justice. She says it more than Gretchen, in my opinion. But
on the next Bad versus Wild series that they do, they need to do Gretch versus Slim. Dollar to the niggas.
it would have been a nigga off, like the
Nigga
nigga
off.
Olympics.
Oh God.
I really want Slim back. Like, they really fumbled for not bringing Slim back. Like, I don't know what it is, like, but she is entertainment. Like, she is pure entertainment. I don't care what nobody says. She's not a baddie aesthetically. Yes, obviously that's true. We can all see that, but she's entertaining. Like, she's gonna bring you camera time, and that's what I love about her.
Yeah, no, I agree. Because not even that too. We would have got Natalie and Slim getting into it. We would have got Slim and Rolly getting into it.
Right.
And the Slim, you know, she would have rubbed somebody the wrong way on the
She would have.
So it would have been like a given. Oh, Slim and J-Lot. Like,
they would have gotten into it as well.
It's just so much material that could have been worked with that. I do feel like it was a mistake not bringing her back. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. At least as a replacement.
Right. At least.
Yeah. Now we see, of course, Mariah and the mama. What do you think about that whole situation?
First of all, Mariah's mama is the MVP. I don't care what nobody say, because first of all, she's shaking Ish up, and she's not even being seen shaking Ish up. Like, that's a bad B. Like, I don't care. Like, how
somebody said an unlocked baddie. That is so funny.
She's a baddie. Like, yes, she may have gotten beat up, but she shook stuff up, and she's not even on the cast. Like, you have to give it to the lady, and she's old. She's an older lady, so hey. But I don't think Ahna Mac is wrong for defending herself. Like, her mom put her hands on her first, so she defended herself. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. So I don't think Ahna should feel as bad as she does, but I understand why she feels bad, because her and Mariah were friends before this, and it's like now, like, their relationship is really not where it was at before. So hey, oh well.
Right. Not oh well. Now at the end we see Gretch versus Cali. They start getting into it. Scotty looks like on the next episode she's getting on Big Gretch. Did Big Gretch get her karma? And what you think about the beach scene and the sneakers in the sand?
That's diabolical. I know they felt uncomfortable. Like, how do you wear sneakers and then you got socks on and then you're in the sand? Like, that has to be like extremely uncomfortable. Like, that's I couldn't do it. But you can tell, like, Cali is a sweet girl. Like, she's kind of like, no, I don't want to say she kind of like Tasiki, but she was trying hard, like, not to really, like, beat up Gretchen. And you can tell, like, every time she was tagging Gretchen's arm, you can hear it, like, slap. Like, dang, imagine if that was her fist to her face. Like, she would have knocked Gretchen out bad. Like, and Gretchen kept coming up to her, like, and she kept telling her, like, you need to stop. Like, she was trying, like, really restraining herself from really knocking her out. And I don't think Gretchen was being really appreciative of that. Like, you're not appreciating the fact that she's not trying to slide you right now. Like, she would have slid her if she didn't really, like, want, like, I mean, come on, like, Gretchen is doing weight, and you can tell Gretchen didn't care. Like, Gretchen, what she said, she was like, but I don't have to apologize to you.
Yeah.
Gretchen doesn't. I didn't like that. When she said that, I was like, wow, she does not care at all.
At all.
She doesn't. I hope Cali sees this, because she was angry. So I don't even think she even realized what she had said. So I think she needs to, like, stop being friends with her, because from what I'm hearing, they're cool now. I don't think she needs to be cool with her at all.
Because you feel like she'll try her again on some
she would try her again. Shit. She would most likely try her again. Absolutely.
No, I think so too. And you said most valuable baddie is Mariah's mother?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So that's 2 for Mariah's mom. Thank you. Any other thoughts?
No, this season is whack. I'm just watching it because it's something entertaining for me to watch every Sunday. And it's the most equivalent thing to BGC. But no, I don't have anything else to say. This episode dragged, and the season is whack.
Check out Dev's house. I'm telling y'all.
I want to watch that. I've heard a lot of good things about it. You're not the only
It's
person I've heard it
good.
from. I'm gonna watch it.
It's good. Like when y'all kept telling me about it, I was like, oh wow, this is probably gonna be so overhyped. I watched that first couple episodes. I said, ooh, this is
Yes, I bet.
good. All right, thank you, Social Call.
Bye.
Nate. All right, what's going on, Eva?
Hi. Oh, Lord, I got my picture.
What's up? Right in 4K. What did you think of tonight's episode?
Okay, I have my notes. Hold on.
Okay. I love a girl that's prepared.
Okay, so first thing, I didn't actually like the episode. I just didn't like the content of the episode.
Okay.
Jayla. I get what you mean about Jayla. The girl is something. It's just
She to me is
everything
like a caricature.
she is like everything has to be this long, drawn out, like theater play. Like, girl, you could just say yes or no. Like,
I don't know why Jayla doesn't do acting. She would do so good, it wouldn't even be funny. I'm not even being funny. I'm not even trying to be say a joke. Like she really could be an actress.
yeah, because I never know if this is Jayla, if this is Jayla Mina. Like, who is this lady talking right now? And she's always trying to be like the tour guide. Like, girl, this is your first time coming here too.
In her mind, it's not.
Oh, okay. Mariah's, sea-headed mama will never catch a break. I am a Barb, and I did like her. I've totally forgot
Yes.
about the whole Nikki thing.
Be honest though. Don't you think, because you a Barb, right? Don't you think, the Barb family kind of picks on her because of what she did, some years back with the diss and, hopping into stuff that had nothing to do with her. What
I could see that. I liked Mariah on Love and Hip Hop. I thought she was funny. I
I
thought she
think
was
I
a
did
cute
too.
girl.
Yes.
This show is making her so corny. Like every single time, it's like she's trying to make the newest TikTok sound. Like, girl, it should just happen. Not you trying to make it happen. I think that's why she's coming across super corny. Like the first like 3, 4 episode, she'd be in the confessionals, be like, and that's why I grabbed her. Like, girl, just keep it real.
No, Mariah has been accused of doing that with the TikToks. Like she's been very accused of doing that. Like some of the ones that went viral is you like that when did you? I think one of Diamonds and I think something else went viral, soundbite wise from the confessionals. But it doesn't like happen a lot. Get your
Right, but
lick
that's
back.
like natural. If you're trying to make it happen, it's not gonna happen. You can't make fetch happen, you know?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. But her mama, she will never catch a break. The Barb's got you, Liddy got you, everybody got you.
Not Liddy. Shout out to Liddy. She gonna kill me because she gonna say call me back.
Oh my gosh. Okay, my next point. Scotty's body, literally and figuratively, she ate that. She has a nice
Yes.
body.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Tasiki.
100%.
Tasiki girl. We need to get her off the show next. Miss Mamas brings nothing, no personality, and she's very two-faced. Like the girl's face with
I didn't
Diamond, she was
notice
like,
that until this season.
yeah, like with Diamond, she was like, yeah, girl, you did what needs to be done. But in the confession, she was like, that was so wrong. Like, excuse me?
Hey, okay, here's the thing that bothers Tasiki. Like, she goes online and thinks that we just want to see her fighting. It's not that, or at least I don't. A lot of these Zeus fans, some of them are kids, so some of them do, don't get me wrong. But I feel like the majority of us want her just to, like, not only show more personality, but also state her opinion in the scene, too. A lot more.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Yes. And one of the callers pointed out, like, so hypocritical. You fought this girl for standing next to your allegedly, according to y'all, ugly husband, but you're trying to tell this what's her name? Anna to be like mature about this lady fighting her. This old lady fighting. Like, no. I don't think Anna was wrong. If an old, allegedly fat white woman was coming after me too, I would have to fight.
Now, have you ever gotten into it with an elderly woman?
Words, not fists.
Words, okay.
Okay, sorry. I love Biggie being her country. I love that she represented Big Dominicana. I love that.
Right.
I already said that. And then on the beach, Callie looked just like Carlissa. It was scary.
Yes. They look so much alike. It's like uncanny. Sometimes I look up and I like scare myself in her confessionals with the red wig. I'm like, fuck. Because Carlissa has that same wig. I swear to y'all. Go to like an old Carlissa live video. That same wig Callie has, Carlissa has that same wig in that same color. I swear. It has to be either the same wig or they got both matching wigs. Ain't no way.
So it's the sisterhood of the traveling wigs.
I
Okay.
swear.
And where Gretch, she would have been swimming with the fishes. She was doing way too much. She was getting in front of Callie's face and just no. That was
Now,
I'm
do
not.
you think Callie deserves to run Gretch another fade? Because I don't think Callie caught that she said, that she was sucking up Subway sandwiches in the house.
Yeah, I think I don't know if she just had like selective hearing because she was mad, but she was being very disrespectful. Like, no, girl, just push her one good time. She'll be in the ocean. And
With
then
the
my last
sneakers and the sundress.
look, she'll be with the Little Mermaid, the black ones, that's her people, allegedly.
So this was probably Lemmy's description of the scene. He's just like, so like guys, like I want you guys to dress beautiful. Like it's gonna be a beach, beautiful scenery, but like things might get active. So like make sure you have the proper footwear. So like if necessary, if Dean be, you guys can get active, but still it's beach wear. So they're like, damn, I gotta wear sneakers and a sundress.
Oh
That's what
my
I think
god. I don't know
happened.
if you watch I don't know if you watched the show. It's a Netflix show and they're like Love at First Sight or so one of those shows.
Uh-huh.
And there's a crazy scene where one of the guys they go to the beach and he's like eating soup at the beach.
What?
Oh, Love is Blind. That's the show. Sorry.
Love is
That's
blind,
kind of
yeah.
what it reminded me of. Like you're at the beach in sneakers. This is diabolical. This is crazy.
And sneakers and
And
socks.
my last point, like, I think the
Uh-huh.
Bianca hate is so forced. I don't know if she did something behind the scene. I am refusing to believe that it's all because of Mariah. Something
I
had
think
to have
so too.
happened.
I feel like it's that plus some other stuff that they're not telling us. Cause ain't no way.
Yeah. I might be like, maybe she really does have a millionaire boyfriend and they're jealous. Because what is it?
Not the millionaire boyfriend. Y'all know Bianca boyfriend got 2 jobs, okay?
She over here being Rochelle.
Rochelle from
um,
Everybody Hates Chris.
and then on
I
the
don't
next
need this
episode,
baddie's check.
I got 2 jobs.
My man got 2 jobs. Okay. So who's the
And
most
then
valuable baddie?
oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, on the next episode, I was gagged. Anna's only 22.
Yeah.
Lord have all of the mercies. I thought she was at least close to 30.
I don't think so.
She
Anna
said
looks
she wants to
young.
find a
She looks young to
22-year-old.
me.
Girl, 22?
I wouldn't say 22, but I would still think she's in her 20s.
But not 22.
Who's the most valuable baddie before you hop off, Eva?
Oh my God. This episode, I've been hearing a lot of people, and definitely Mariah's mama. And I hate to say that.
Mariah's mom. See, we got 3. I told y'all, Zeus bloggers. I know y'all be listening. Please put Mariah mom on the poll. Y'all don't gotta use her picture because y'all know Mariah probably wouldn't be comfortable with that. Just put those empty avatar emoticons, and just put unlock baddie Mariah mama, and
Yeah,
then
because
let's see
this
who
lady made
wins.
she
It's
made
only
headlines.
fair.
She made headlines and she's not even on the show. And the girls that are on the show, what do y'all have going on?
Exactly. I'm just saying, make it fair.
But
Thank you,
anyways,
Eva.
I love you and good night.
Love you too. Make sure y'all hit that like button, please. Okay. That way.
1,000. So she said we only made 20,000, and I'm about to take 10 to my mama. And yeah, that's what y'all stopped y'all life for, which I never had one. 20,000. Say that at 20, a Twinkie. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's going on? Zay Zay.
What's up, Pierre?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Man, not much. First time caller. I had to call in for me and my fiance. This episode was trash.
What? Why do you feel like it's trash? Do you feel like it was too short? Because I do see some people in the comments, they were saying it's 40 minutes. That's short.
I feel like it was too short. Like I said, when in the waiting room, like when your stream first started, it was basically 3 episodes of straight bull. Like the storylines weren't there at all.
Yeah. Now, what do you think of some of the girls, of course, that went home throughout the episode? We see, of course, Slim and then Dia go home. Do you feel like they both deserve to go home?
Not Dia. Slim, yeah, she can go. They both had no personality, but seeing as how my fiance's from Clarendon, Jamaica, I felt like they could have left Dia on, because when we watched the auditions, I made the point to my fiance, what was the point of even having all of those girls from the islands come to the auditions if we're going to hold at least maybe 5 or 6 spots for those girls, or at least have a girl from each island that's on the show? That way they can be your personal tour guide and, like Biggie said, tell you about the culture. That was my thing.
I agree 100%. I really feel like some of the island girls, it should have been a couple more island girls from the auditions that got put on there.
Exactly.
For sure. Now, in the middle of the episode, we see Mariah mom versus Ahna Mac. Like, have you argued with like a grandpa? Have you fought like a grandpa before? Or have your fiance fought, somebody mama before?
The closest I've come to that, I fought somebody uncle. That was about it. But I mean, my thing is this: if you gonna act my age, I'm gonna have to treat you like you my age. I mean, I done seen my sister beat up a couple mamas before for putting themselves in their daughter's business, trying to my sister. So she would know more about it. But I've seen it from even outside my own family where it's not happening to people. You just got to stay in your age bracket.
Yeah, that's true. Now, do you feel like Mariah's mom sort of, because we didn't get to see it, we just heard certain started of the story. From what you heard, what do you think probably happened?
I believe both sides are like kind of telling the truth. I believe Anna walked past, she heard the conversation. Mariah's family is known to be in her business and say things. I feel like she heard the mama say something. She walked back in and said, hey, I believe she did say it. And that's how the fight ensued. But again, at this point, I'm just trying to figure out if her family got a contract with Zeus, because how is it that's the only family that's allowed to like get storylines?
Right? Mariah's
to me, that is Mariah's storyline at this point. Either you're a lapdog or it's something involving your family that's getting you put on the camera to get set up to get beat up.
It's a 180 deal she got with Zeus, apparently. I'm playing.
Apparently.
Right? Now, do you feel like, in regards to some of the girls feeling like Gretchen should go home, should Gretchen have stayed or gone after the bite?
I mean, yeah, she should have went home. She should have went home after the nigga word too many times. I mean, at this point, everybody showed they don't like you. That is the only storyline we have about you. I mean, nothing interesting is about her. I mean, they like I said, they could have put more Caribbean girls on it, or even to me, like the girl, what's the replacement they had there and said home? What was it? Heaven? That was like the colorful headed girl.
Yeah,
they had her. She had personality. I feel like she would have made every girl in the house turn up.
I agree. I feel like sending her home was a big mistake.
It was. From the first time she showed up, I was like, oh, okay, she got a little Poppy type of personality. She like really just out there and just like, whatever we doing, let's do it. That's the type of personality you need.
She reminded me of like a fun Smiley. Like, y'all know how Smiley do the erratic stuff? She was like a fun version of her. I really feel like they should have put her on the show. Hopefully they put her on next season. Now, Cali versus Gretchen. Now, they was fighting outside with sneakers, tube socks, and sundresses. What'd you think of that scene?
When I first seen that, my fiance looked at me. She said, it's going to be a fight. I said, what you mean? She said, look what they got on. I said, dress Egyptian. She said, exactly. They finna fight. So the fact that she called it out was crazy to me, but I don't know. If I'm in the islands, like we go at least once or twice a year to see her family,
Yes.
I'm not wearing no shoes. I'm wearing flip flops, or I'm walking around with no socks or nothing on. That's what it's made for.
Right. So you think both of them went into it with that sort of mindset with the sneakers on?
I pretty much think production was like, hey, because like the last caller said, we don't even know where this came from. And she was like, what's the beef? Like, okay, I get you addressing what's going on, but we have no backstory to it. And at the time, Cali is like, I don't think, even if that was planned, that scene should have been with her. It should have been with somebody else. Because I feel like when they do fight, if they actually fight next week for Gretchen swinging, Callie's don't dog walk her like that. That's a waste of a scene. That was literally a waste of like 10 minutes where I watched. And I'm like, you know what? Every season we keep saying this might be it. Like, this might be it. They have no ideas.
Right. I just feel like that scene, it should have been third person involved. So that way we could get what happened between them. Because I was still a little confused. Like, who told you that she was shiesty and everything like that? Like, was it one of the other girls, or was it what you heard from like fans online or something? I feel like it's either producers or something she saw online, because it couldn't be any other girls because they don't know her. So it's like, how are you gonna say that you don't even know who she is? Like, it's not
Exactly.
like you know. That's what I think.
If you'd have had a third person there, then we would have been able to be like, okay, what this person is saying versus what Gretchen or versus what Callie is saying is or isn't adding up. And on top of that, if you would, supposedly multiple people said it, when did this even happen to have that person there? Like, because at this point in time, yeah, when you got beat up by Meatball when she walked in and snuck you, if you and Callie was friends, it's like, maybe Callie would have said that. But my thing is this. I don't think nobody should have jumped in if it's a one-on-one situation anyway.
Right. That is true.
That's okay. Like, I see everybody watching these shows like, oh, the Stiggy should have had such and such back. Like, it's like, y'all want people to get jumped. Then when people get jumped, y'all like, oh, it wasn't fair. That ain't right. We got to pick a side of the fence and stay on it.
Right. That's what it made me mad that they were getting on Bianca, because I'm like, but then none of y'all did anything. So y'all can't be mad at Bianca. It just doesn't make sense. Somebody said it was a lot of funky feet that night. No, for real. There was that scene I could tell was long with Cali and Gretchen.
That scene was long. You had 2 minutes that cut. That ain't how we want it cut.
You can tell because they went from like on the beach, they walked to the thing, then they were back on the beach, and when they were back on the beach, it looked a little darker.
Exactly.
It had to be at least an hour. I can tell because there was so much chops. I said this scene was long as hell. They were trying to really get them to talk or fight. And if they were gonna fight, they were gonna try to get them to argue until they were to fight. Now, who's your most valuable baddie of the week?
I honestly don't have one. If I had to pick something that was the most valuable, it was the vibes when they first got to the house in the DR, because that was the best house they ever been in. I was like, oh, they really got to turn up in that house.
Oh, okay. See, I like that answer. That house was like the nicest house I've seen around TV in a minute. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
It's only if they had the substance in the season to match up with it, bro. Any further thoughts?
Yeah. So, like I said, it's my first time calling. We always talk about like ideas to make the show better. I think if they took the route that Sapphire show had on Now That's TV, they would actually take off. Make it an objective where even if it's like, okay, like Jocelyn doing 50K, 100K, make that the prize at the end, the most valuable Betty. But every day you got to have some type of competition, because at the end of the day, even though it's $4.99, $5.99, whatever the case may be, it's not entertaining enough. There's nothing to keep the eyes on it. Like every week, I'm like, all right, what scene we finna be that's gonna waste 15 minutes of my time here, and that's gonna be it. Make it interesting. Like you say, you want to take thoughts and ideas from your viewers. This is what everybody's saying. Like when they did the ATVs, they could have did like a time trial, do a trio, see who get back the fastest when they run it, and that could have been whoever win that, they get, have some type of elimination while you doing it to really prove who's the most valuable baddie. It gets down to the last two. You have like an hour-long episode where they doing multiple things and your problem solved.
Okay, that's a good point. So put money on the line.
Put money on the line, but make it interesting. Make them have to show how they're a baddie.
Okay, that would cause a lot more fights. Thank you, Zay, for calling in.
Appreciate it, man. Everybody like the video. Y'all have a great night.
Good night. All right, thank you so much. I love the new callers, y'all. I love the new callers. Okay, what is going on? I'm gonna take two more for the night. Okay, Sabay, what's up?
Oh my god, hi. Me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm from Europe. I don't know if you
Oh,
know
you cut
America.
out. Wait, you're from what? Oh, man, they cutting out. Damn it. Try going back out and in again. I could tell they're a new caller, probably from out the country. I could already tell from what they were gonna say. They were saying, I'm from such and such. Okay, what's going on, Juku Doll?
Go ahead, Pierre.
What's up? What's up?
Okay, so first of all, don't you know when the scene where Rolly and everybody comes out
Mm-hmm.
and on the step, and then Rolly addresses Mariah? It's like, yeah, I want to. So why didn't Rolly take that chance to address to Cece too while she was standing right there?
Oh, and say why you tried to jump in now?
That's what I was just wondering.
Maybe they talked about it off camera or something like that, but that would have
But
been, a
they
needed
need
thing.
to get the follow up. We want to know.
That's true. It's a lot of y'all messy. Y'all want to see Rolly and Tasiki fight. Y'all so messy. Y'all want to see the squabble so bad.
And then
And I do
Anna.
too. So I'm one of them.
I'm just waiting for it. And then Anna, I don't think Anna was in the wrong.
Okay.
Especially if the mom popped her like 4 times. Because I ain't going to let nobody mom pop me once. So, that. And then at the end, my most valuable baddie is, what's her name, Cali, because she saw some restraint. That's the only reason why. But at the end, the clips at the end, it was real confusing to me. I didn't know who was fighting and none of that.
Oh, with next week's preview.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like it's, of course, Scotty and Gretchen, and I think Cali and Jayla, and I think Rolly hops in or sneaks Gretch for some reason, and then that's when Gretch snatches Rolly's wig off. That's what I seen, but
But no, that's all I had to say.
Okay, all right, Nate.
Like,
What's going on, Zaria?
Hello.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Well, I live for the profile pic.
Thank you.
It's good fire.
Now I have one thing. I think that thing between Anna and Mariah is mad fishy. I believe that this thing might not have happened at all. And Mariah, and since Bianca is gone, Mariah don't really got a storyline because she really don't got beef with anybody. Bianca's gone. Her storyline gone. She not relevant. But now she's making some shit up with Anna because, sorry for cursing. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then Anna doesn't really have a storyline either because she's cool with everybody. So she's low-key boring. She don't have no reason to fight anybody but Rolly, and they both can't fight because they're on injured reserve.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So you think this is a scheme that Toss set up?
It's giving a scheme that Toss set up.
Damn.
And remember, Mariah and Anna are both going on their social media tour, saying that, oh, I wish it didn't have to go this far, but this, that, and the third, and all that other stuff. And I'm like, something is mad fishy.
The reason why I believe it, Animac was on live crying.
Okay, but what does crying mean? We've seen crocodile tears. Celebrities do crocodile tears all the time. We see R. Kelly cry, but he did it.
Damn. I don't know what y'all thinking in the comments. Somebody said, is this Bianca? Let's stop.
It's not.
It's not Bianca. Now, what did you think of so you don't believe the story or whatever, right?
No.
Now, if this were to be true, do you believe what was told in regards to the size of the story?
Well, we all know what Mariah's mom is like. So first of all, why is production even letting her there? Why does production keep letting Mariah's family fight people? And really, it's a production problem. And Anna, she rowdy too. She probably said, Mariah's mom probably said something, Anna said something back, and they probably both got rowdy with each other into some mutual fight. But I don't believe either side because both these stories sound convoluted.
Yeah.
If something don't make sense, it's probably not true.
Ooh, no. We're gonna have to see what the people think. Now, Cali versus Gretch, what'd you think about that at the end of the
Those
episode?
two are best friends. Okay, here's the thing. I've gotten drunk with my best friend before and said some messy stuff. We both said messy stuff to each other, but the next day we was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now we see in the preview at least what I thought I saw in the preview was that Gretch gets cornered, and then Callie jumps in with Gretch, her friend. These
Right.
two are friends now. They've always been friends. They just had one drunk moment where Gretch got too aggressive, and Callie's too gangster for that. You can't talk to her any type of way when she's drunk.
Right.
That triggered something, and they ended up fighting. But next week they're gonna be back to friends.
So
We all know this, so I don't know why anybody's trying to take up for Callie, calling her Rosa Parks, Callie Luther King, because she's not. She's not.
Callie Luther King is crazy.
She's not. They're friends. They're not gonna stop being friends because of what everybody feels.
What about Callie Tubman?
Callie ain't free nobody.
She freed Gretch from the slave. She freed Gretch from the baddies. Okay, how about that?
Like if you
saying.
take the emotion out of it of Gretch saying the N-word, if you take the emotion out of it, you could see that it's just two friends. Like what if she called her bacon? It would just look like two friends having a drunk fight. Not excusing what Gretch is doing. It's obviously wrong. And then Scotty. I don't know why Scotty, who put a battery in Scotty back, because she had no problem hearing Gretch out and talking to Gretch and all this other stuff. And now all of a sudden she's hard pressed. I don't believe it. It's giving performative.
Ooh. Any final thoughts?
No, that's really it.
All right. Thank you so much, Daria. I love your voice, by the way.
Thank you.
Night. All right, last one, Siebe. Hopefully it works.
Does it work? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yay!
Okay, thank God. So I also made a little notes. So
wait, you said you were from somewhere.
Yeah, well, from like Europe, Austria, but I was born in Romania, but it's all in Europe.
Okay, are you calling from there?
Yeah, that's probably why
that's lit. That's what's up.
Yeah, you're an international superstar like Mariah.
I'm an international superstar. Move over, Mariah Lynn.
Please. So let's get to the elimination.
Yes.
I haven't seen anybody say that, but when Slim was like really mad when she got eliminated and she was talking to Natalie like what's up? Natalie was like, if you listen, you can hear her say for a second that she was talking about the producers. Like, and this episode made it even more obvious. I think it's the producers. Like, I don't really think that all the girls voted for Slim and Dia, especially not for Dia. Because, like, I don't know, it didn't make sense. And Gretch, and,
I think so too. I think it was the producers that forced their hand to do that. I don't think I don't think it was Natalie that wanted Slim gone. I think she liked Slim, like genuinely.
Yeah.
I think it was the producers that told her she got to go. She ain't bringing nothing. She don't.
We know why Natalie likes
no
Slim.
reason. It's pointless.
So then also this whole elimination thing, like, if they're gonna vote, like, I want to see who everybody votes for. Like, I like those type of reality shows where people get eliminated, actually. But let's try to make it like a little bit of sense. Like, I don't know. I want to see everybody like eviction notice, Big Brother, like cast your vote.
Like they should have had everybody have a certain amount of shot glasses, and whoever shot glass gets broken the most goes home. Like, be like,
yes.
Jayla, I want you eliminated. And like, I see what you're saying.
Very that.
Yeah.
What else? Oh yeah, Mariah and Anna. I mean, I'm totally on Anna's side. I mean, I've never fought anybody's mom, but I am on Anna's side because like if you're gonna start a fight, then you should expect to get hit back, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Diamond's wig. It was mentioned a little earlier, right, in this episode. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm happy to at least see something new because they've been showing Diamond in that blue wig for like 7, 8 episodes. I don't know. Like, I feel like in the past seasons, the girls got a little more confessional looks, right? Or is it
Yes.
just me? But
No, I agree. I agree. But now I think they're starting to roll out more of the confessionalists. And I do like the new wig too.
yeah, I don't know. But I'm also a little bit biased for Diamond. Like, she is my favorite in this season. She wasn't really shown this episode, but you know. What else? I feel like nobody talked about Meatballs and Tinka's little altercation. I feel like Meatball
Yeah.
was kind of like she was very vocal about the fact that she voted out Tinka's friends, you know, like Slim,
Yes.
India. And I feel like Meatball this whole season has been very like with you know, with Jayla or with Diamond, like I feel like she's looking for a storyline and it's not nobody's giving it to her like she wants it. Is that just me or I don't know? Or also her fight with Gretch was like behind cameras, like behind the scenes. Like she wants to make it make sense, but it's not making sense for her. In
Yeah.
my
Gretchen,
opinion.
I will say this though. Gretchen was talking hot-ish online. Like before she fought all of them, like before that whole nigga
Oh,
thing happened with dividing of the jailer thing. I remember that vividly because the blogs will post it and like she would be saying little slick stuff on Instagram. Like the girl was popping it. So that's why I was in shock when I heard what happened.
well, but you kind of reminded me of something. Like I really like Callie, but every time
Yeah.
I think of her, I just like that comment that she made before the season with Natalie that she wants to like take over. I feel like if she didn't do that, she would be even much more likable. But it just gives so like I don't know. She was looking for a moment and it turned into a whole lot of nothing.
I loved it. I'm sorry. We never had nobody do that. Like she literally told Natalie that she was a spy.
Right, right. It was
Like
just
who
so out
does
of
that?
pocket,
Like
right?
it's the
Right.
audacity. And if you saw Carlista said, "Why would you go in there with Natalie?"
Jeez, I have not
She
seen
said, "I
that,
never told you to do that."
Oh yeah, and when they were arguing, I don't know, I kind of this is kind of weird, but I kind of enjoy Callie arguing. Like, I kind of like the tone of her voice, because like when you compare it to somebody like Mariah, she just sounds so like dumb when she's arguing. You know, she's like trying to sound so big and buff, but it's not
Yeah.
giving. Anything else?
Now, would you think, like, who would you bring from the replacement house to go in and take, the girls that went home spot?
Right, I was thinking like, are they gonna bring in anybody because they already switched like countries again? Mm, I keep wanting to say Nunu, but I feel like she would just, well, I mean, she is coming back eventually, and she's gonna do exactly what I was gonna say. Like, she's probably just gonna fight. So I feel like out of the replacements, I'm not really satisfied with any of them. Who was it? Jelly,
Mm.
Nunu, Kiva, and Jay. Oh, I don't like them. I don't really like them.
Mm. Now, which celebrities that you haven't seen are bad girls that you would want to put on the show
Mm,
that should have been on this season?
well, I have been getting like Erica's YouTube channels
Yes.
YouTube videos recommended. So, and I agree with almost everything she's saying. I think she would be very cool. I don't think she's gonna like perform for the cameras. And this
Mm-hmm.
is a little unpopular, probably for sure. But I was kind of hoping that they would bring Anne Moore back because I just feel like she's so funny to me.
Ooh,
Like,
not
I don't
Bianca.
know. So yeah, and more, because she's
I
like,
think she would have been real interesting on this season.
yeah, and also her with Diamond, you know, the comparisons. And I
Right.
mean,
And
now
this,
they actually have a
I,
little tension going on.
I think next season they're gonna try to do something with that next season because like now that
I
they've
would
gone into
hope so.
and as much as Ansa she's moved on and all this crap, a lot of people won't move on
Oh,
from Mizzou's check. So
definitely,
good luck with that.
definitely. Oh, and one of the girls earlier said Slim from Baddies South as well. I also wouldn't mind Slim from Baddies South. I kind of would not mind that at all.
I think both of them should have maybe made a little appearance on this season.
Or
Okay.
what if they put them in the replacements? Like some of the old baddies are replacements, and they can come back. You
A
know,
baddie
replace some of the
backup.
new
You know how
guys.
everybody has their group called baddie backup. Okay.
Right.
For the OG baddies, a baddie backup. Okay. Now, who's your most valuable baddie of the episode?
So I've been thinking, I don't know, like I guess objectively maybe Anna, I think.
Okay.
Like I
Not
think
Mariah's
she got the
mom.
most I don't know, I don't like her. I feel like she's a little too grown to be, I don't
We
know.
gotta give her a
But
chance. We gotta at least give her a confessional. Nick shit.
like right, no, I was thinking what if they gave her like a confessional like they gave Krishan's minions last season, like, you
Right.
know.
I would
Oh, and
scream.
I enjoyed this season a little more than last season, me personally, but that's just me.
Okay.
Like, because when I think of last season, I think of like Smile, Chain. It just brings back bad memories. Or Biggie getting bullied. Oh yeah, but Biggie, like I really don't like. I haven't been liking her these last 3-4 episodes, and Taseki neither. Like, you know, have you seen that least value of baddies of the episode thing? I think I
Yes.
would put definitely like Taseki, Biggie, Mariah. I don't know which one's first
Ooh.
place of this episode, but yeah, Taseki is not adding up at all these last couple of episodes.
And then what about in what terms is Biggie getting on your nerves?
Well, I feel like she's just being a little hypocritical, but I'm not like I don't hate her. Like I still enjoy her. I really liked her Dominican vibe this episode, but what was it? I kind of forgot what she did this episode, but with the Dia situation last episode, like I get that now she can admit that she was a replacement last. It's like, yeah, but last season you weren't in time there. You were not admitting it, so you should understand how Dia feels. Maybe Dia is gonna be like, maybe I should have been a replacement, but in that moment she wasn't feeling it. So I felt like she was looking for a moment, or I don't know what she was doing. But...
Right. All right.
Oh, and
Any
my
final
last
thoughts?
thought, my
Yeah.
last thought is, you know, Diamond is my favorite. I don't know if that's gonna change. I feel like she's gonna stay my favorite, but I keep hearing this like something's gonna happen in the end, you know, with the chain, and I'm really scared. I hope she's not gonna like
All I
lose
heard
all
that
her
happened
fans.
was she didn't get the change. She got mad. I don't feel like
Yeah,
people connect.
but I'm scared. Like, how mad? What did she do? Because apparently
Okay,
Anna
the
and
way
Biggie
people are
also got
making
mad
it
at her.
seem, they're making it seem like she was like, I
Yeah,
need the
like
change.
what did she do? What did Diamond do? I don't know.
I want to
I'm
know
gonna stand
too.
by her side,
Like the
but
way I've seen some of the girls talk about her getting mad about this chain, you would have thought that she hit Natalie.
right. Like, what did she do?
Thank you
And
so
yeah.
much for calling. Actually, calling from where you are. Like,
Oh my
is the
God,
time
yes, of
zone
course.
different?
Yes, it's like 7 in the morning.
Oh my God! Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Like,
thank you.
I haven't been able to sleep, so maybe I'll tune in next week
Period.
as well.
Period. That's why I had to pick you because I heard you say I'm from da da da. So I
Oh
knew
my
you had to be
God.
from
Okay,
the
love
country.
that.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you, thank
you.
you.
Bye.
All right, you have a nice night. I love my international entertainers. Okay, let me know what y'all think down below about some of these topics. And well, babies.
No personal thing.